Right, welcome to RC Cars R Us, and there's going to be a little bit of a change going on today. Just quickly, I've been taking this car out, but I haven't been filming it, just because of the fact that the engine, this is not the original engine actually, this is a secondary one, but I noticed both of these engines when they're cold or in the winter time, they're very difficult to use. Both of them are the same, does the same thing on both of them. The tuning window, I think I've decided with the tuning window of these in the winter time is very small. It's in the summer alright, you know, you can get them driving around. I think you've seen with the 21R that it's very it's alright in the summer, flat ground summer, even when you go on built bumpy tracks, it's very good. But in the winter time or when it's cold, these engines are very difficult, a bit of a pig to start. Don't get me wrong, I can get it to run, I can get it to drive and all that sort of stuff, but I noticed when you're going full throttle sometimes this wants to bog down, and I've been going through it, like checking exhaust, make sure there's no air leaks and all that. I think this one's even sealed a little bit more and all that. And I just noticed that it does it, and it does it with the other engine as well. The other engine's a little bit better actually, because I think I've sussed that one. This one's a little bit different. I didn't have time to really kind of suss this one out. I've got it close but not spot on, but it's very sensitive. Like you do 5-minute turn on the low speed and it will just go all the time, just die. Turn it back, it revs, just revs, and that's on 5 minutes. I'm not used to engines being that sensitive. I'm very old school, so the old school seems to have a wider tuning window. Like if you've seen on my previous video, like I had the HPI BB 21BB engine, and I had that way off, you know, way off, super lean, and it was still running. Do you know what I mean? It was proper super lean and it was still running. Even though when that cooled down it was a pig to start, it's worse than this. This is easier to start. But when this is running and you've got it out of that tuning window, it does not, it runs, but as soon as you put weight on wheels, it just dies. It just struggles to bring that torque in. And I don't know what it is. I don't believe it's the piston and sleeve. I don't believe it's the piston and sleeve. It could be because these are used engines. It could be. I'm used to the old school engines, like my Tiger Pro. I can have that way off settings, like super lean, super rich, and it will run and it'll drive. It'll drive like a dog, but it will drive. Do you know what I mean? This here, if you got it out of that tuning window, it will just die cut out, or you got it tuned, it will just sit there and idle. As soon as it builds up all that oil, cut out. Do you know what I mean? It will just be like that. So I kind of want an engine for this buggy to be a bit more with a wider sort of tuning window. I don't know, I'm not an expert on nitro engines. I've had nitro engines in the past years ago. I've only got back into the sport like a year and a half ago, so I'm not used to new engines. I'm not used to, I know old style engines, but I'm not used to like the new age engines, how they're working and stuff. So I suppose it's me not getting to grips with the new style engines. So what my plan is to do is actually to get rid of this engine. My friend has got a different type of engine that I'm thinking of buying, and yeah, this is gonna go. It's not only that, I've had the 21R, which was the same kind of scenario, likes to run really rich. That one didn't bog down as such, but I think that was a newer engine, so it could be the piston on this. I would have thought this can do a lot more mileage. I'm used to engines that are like 15 years old and they go sweet. Do you know what I mean? Like the Sen engine, I had it smoky the other day. That's because I put a different glow plug in it. When I put a different glow plug, that runs fine, and that can run like a pig. I can have that way off the setting and it will still run. Do you know what I mean? So I just think these are a little bit, not temperamental, but sensitive. And I don't know the history of this engine because it came used. I don't know how the person has run it in from before. So what I've decided is I'm happy with the car compared to like the Hyper and stuff. I'm happy with the car, with the chassis. I'm happy with doing all tweaks on this. But I think I'm going to change the engine. I think I'm going to just buy one brand new and grow up with it, if you get what I mean. And then I know where I stand. So this engine today is coming out. Look at this. I've got this still on. If I just want to get up and go, then I think it's time for me to get an actual and you know what? I've never had a new engine before. Years ago, I've had a new engine, but not recently. So it'd be good for me to experience a new age engine. And we're going to start it up today. So it should take me about half an hour to change this engine over. Welcome to RC Cars R Us. Is this straight? Is this straight? I'm just going to change this engine over, so I'm just halfway through it. I've taken this K21 engine out, and I'm just putting the bits together on this one. I thought I had the wrong shaft on here, but I haven't, and that fits perfect. That fits perfect. So silly me, I thought I had the different shaft on there. So I am going to install the clutch. That's it. That is in. So now we've got this bit here, and we've got this bit here, and we've got this bit here, and we're going to put a little bit of Loctite, tiny bit. Okay, that's good. So let's put that on here. And I've still got to order a like that. Does this fit on here? I know that one fits better, but I don't think this one fits in here. Not too sure. Let me see. No, it doesn't. Let's try this one. Doesn't feel like it wants to fit on there. And then put some silicone. Much better. Right. Where did I put that? Oh, I've got to change this. I've got to change this carb around. Because it's got to go around the other way. I haven't got a clue where I've put these things, so what's going on with this thing here? I got it the wrong way around. Let's give this a little bit of white. There's no, oh no, there's a little seal in there. Right, that is in. Right, we're going to start this up in here, but I'm only going to start it up for literally 30 seconds and then maybe take it out tomorrow. I've got, does that fit there? No. Oh, I'll stick this on it. Let's stick this on it like that. Let's get my start box. And I left the battery on, so I'm not too sure if this is going to give me any power. We'll see. It's going to give me. Yeah, it's gone. So we're just going to stick this one on there for now, so I know this one's charged. There you go. Turn that on. So, right, I could just about see a hole with that, so let's go for it. Oh, let's put the tube on. We can tight. That's it. That is it. I am happy with that. Happy with that. That is. Let's do it like that. Right, that is beautiful. Right, that is nice. I like that. I like that. So that is good. That seems so much more solid. That seems so much more solid than my last engine already. So, but we've got to see how that is compared to my last engine. So we're gonna permanently put the screws in. I'm gonna Loctite the screws in. We're gonna leave this in here, even though I've got my other I've got the longer version with the fuel plug in there. But we're gonna leave this as it is. Where is my air filter? I don't know where my air filter has gone. I'm just gonna have to nick. I'm gonna have to nick this one for now. So, yeah, that's good. That is warm already. And the thing is, that's what gets me about this one. This one's so far out on settings, it seems so rich. That is so far in. And it seems really solid. It's like this has got to go way in, like really lean. But when I do that, I've been really lean, but when it does that, it just cuts out. It just goes to cut out. Anyway, doesn't matter. We get a new one. Let's try this one. And this is running very well. Very, very, very well already. I'm impressed how it sounds. To start it up tomorrow. It's getting a bit smoky in here, so I'll take it out tomorrow on the track and see how it goes. Laters.